looks, you know, like, oh, what is this cool thing? When you see the power of light that this is going to add for $54.98, you're going to be impressed, and everyone is going to get a set of 2. $54.98, and then it's also super exciting. Price goes up at the end of the day. Easy pay goes away at the end of the day. It's exciting, Nick, that a floodlight like this could be solar powered.
It really is. And what we're talking here, we just spent the last half hour talking about the vertical lighting. We're talking about spotlighting now, floodlighting. So what this is it's a separate solar panel, and then you have 6 LED lights. This is going to give you 65 lumens of light, pushing that light to your front entryway, to the gate, to a tree. And the great thing here is that you have this cord, which is about 12 feet long, that's going to allow you to put this solar crystalline panel in a different position. So I can adjust the angle of this to put it on, but when the lights come down, you're going to see what a big impact this makes. So these solar lights that we showed before, they're going to go in the ground around the mulch beds, really impressive light, but this is going to make a huge difference when you see 65 lumens of light being shined directly on the back door that you see there.
Awesome. So now, in conjunction with the Today's Special Value, you have every type of light that you could ever hope for.
That's right.
And you were saying what's cool about this is you created a way to kind of hide away the solar panel somewhere totally different.
Exactly.
In order to get that power.
So, Courtney, the easiest way to think about it is think about like a tree, right? If you put a solar light underneath a tree where it's not getting the shade, you wouldn't be able to. By being able to separate these two, but in this case, I have it right in this flower pot. Look at the difference it makes to that front door. And this is what we're talking about. 65 lumens of light. Put this on there. That makes a huge difference. Just like the other solar lights that we were talking about, charging up during the day, the lights come down, and this is going to go on. Also, because it's Energizer, this is going to give you 65 lumens, but after 8 hours, you maintain 90% of that same bright glow. So that's really going to make a huge difference. I'll leave it on there. And so when it comes to something like a front door or an area, a tree that you want to highlight, it goes really, really wide and gives you an extremely bright light.
Where do you find people like to use these the most?
The big thing for me is those trees. Again, looking outside in your backyard, we all have a beautiful shrub, a beautiful plant, a corner of your yard that you love. You're going to be able to highlight that in a really, really big floodlight space with this bar, and again, have the solar panel separated away from it.
Sometimes from childhood even, the thing that I remember about all the yards that I would play in would be the big tree.
Of course.
You know, like it's amazing what an important thing that is. So I love being able to showcase that a little bit better at all times in such an easy way. I mean, I look at a $54 and change price, and you're getting 2 of them.
Sure.
So maybe you have that one big front yard tree, and then you'll do your front door.
Yep, absolutely. And if you think about the areas of your house that may be more shaded, now you have a solution, because this solar light, 12 feet, can go around the corner, grab the sun's energy, make sure it's fully charged, and then I love that you have the ability to adjust this. So now you can go straight up in the air if you want to highlight underneath something like a Japanese maple, or if you have an area of your garden where you want to put it out, lock that in place. This is a die-cast aluminum, really, really strong build, but it's giving you that light exactly where you need it.
And you have the directional option.
That's right.
That you don't have with a lot of spotlights
Absolutely.
either. That is so neat.
And Courtney, I'll show you
the fact
over
that
here,
you're getting 2 is really cool as well.
So I used 2 on the set here, and I just turned these on. But look at the back corner here. Now I've got the solar panel here, and the whole way on the other side of the mulch bed is where that light is.
I can go over to where it is.
Now check this out. As I turn this on and off here, you're going to notice, look at the difference there, okay? So lights on, lights off. This is making lighting up that back entryway door, giving you the light where you need it, and it's going to make a huge difference for you there.
That's so awesome. So how much space do you have of range between the solar panel itself and the light?
You have about 10 to 12, I think it's 10 feet that you're going to be able to get away from there. But this is just that perfect scenario. The sun's on this side of the house. That light is kind of underneath the bench area there. Now I'm making sure that I'm fully charged. And again, looking at that back entryway, it's making a huge impact on what you're able to see.
I love it. And I think too, maybe you're somebody who travels and does like the whole RV thing.
Yeah.
You know, and those areas around, I mean, people customize those all the time and make
Sure.
them feel like home because you might spend months there. The Today's Special Value and then something like this, and now it feels like home.
It's a perfect set.
But around your home, we have fewer than 2,000 total, and the price goes up and the easy pay expires at the end of the day. You are getting 2 for $54.98 and from Energizer. I mean, this is not some random brand. This is a brand that really has made a name for itself iconically in power and in light.
And you're gonna feel that difference, and you're gonna be impressed with the quality.
I love it. So make sure you shop the Today's Special Value for sure. And then they also have this really cool light bar. Remember, everyone's gonna get 2 for $54.98. Nick, wonderful to have you tonight in the show. Make sure you shop backwards for the Today's Special Value, and we'll see Nick all day long with Energizer. As we